Hi guys, welcome back to the Glam Studio. I'm Mansi, Creative Director of Makeup here at MyGlamm, and today I'm with Vaishnavi.
Hello.
She's our model for the day, and today's tutorial is all about multi-use of the Chisel It palette. So as you guys know, and you must have seen this product in most of our videos, we use it all the time. It is basically a 3-in-1 palette. It has 3 products. It has a bronzer, a blush and a highlighter. And it comes really handy. It has a great size mirror and really pretty packaging. Not only that, the products are very safe to be used on the eyes, so we always double this palette up as an eyeshadow palette, and I'll be showing that to you guys today in the video. So I'm going to start with Vaishnavi's makeup. I'm doing an entire application, but the star of today's look is definitely going to be the Chisel It. So to start off with, I'm just going to take a little bit of moisturizer and hydrate Vaishnavi's skin. She's absolutely wearing no makeup right now, so we're starting from scratch. So quickly hydrating the skin. And actually I'm going to just take a little bit of our strobing liquid called Spotlight, which is going to be out very soon. Just 1-2 drops of that with my moisturizer all over the skin to give it a quick glow. Neck is the most neglected part of the face when people do makeup. I tend to forget to do my neck a lot of times, but when you're going to get photographed and if you're going to be under lights and stuff, it's going to make your face and neck look very different if you don't wear makeup on your neck. The FF 5-in-1 palette in medium. Actually, I'm going to take a little bit of the Dusty also. I'm kind of making a custom shade for Vaishnavi, so I'm just going to scrape some on the back of my eyeshadow brush. My Jet Set eyes. Mix both of them together. You don't have to do that. I would, if I was just supposed to use one foundation on Vaishnavi, I would have just used the medium. But since I have both of them, I'm going to take the liberty to create my own shade. Before doing that, I'm going to quickly use the orange corrector. So sometimes I like to mix it with my moisturizer, sometimes I like to mix it with my foundation, sometimes I mix it with, I don't mix it at all, I just use it by itself. So when I want a little more, when I want the highlighter to stand out more, I use it by itself, so it's a lot more prominent. When I want it to be more subtle and natural, I mix it with the moisturizer. And since Vaishnavi is young and she has already a very glowing complexion, I didn't need to use too much, so I mixed it with a moisturizer. Doing this extra blending step because I want a higher coverage. I'm going to take my beauty blender now and just bounce it around the face. This will pick up any extra product sitting onto the skin. To move on, I'm going to use my Glow to Glamour fixing powder, translucent fixing powder. Just take some on this tray. I'm going to take my blush brush and pick up a little bit of the product, dust it out, and I'm just going to start with the under eye area. Pick up. Moving on, I'm quickly going to fill in Vaishnavi's brows using our Stay Define Duo. So I'm going to use the brow powder end of it. I'm going to take a clean brush and just go over her brows to remove any powder sitting on it. She already has really full brows, so I don't need to do a lot. I'm just going to fill it in like them just a little more defined. The brow powder that I'm using is like a dark brown shade, like an ashy brown tone, which works perfectly with people who have black brow hair, like most of us Indian women. And it's always better to use a brow powder that is a few shades lighter than your natural brow hair. That gives you the most natural finish. I'm just going to take a little bit of the foundation on my foundation brush and use that as an eraser around the brows really quickly. Let's move on to Chisel It, what today's video is all about. So what I'm going to show you right now is the basic way to use Chisel It. And I'm going to use the Game Face palette. We have two palettes. This one has a pinky tone to it, which I love for dusky skin tones. Vaishnavi is not really very dusky, but she is warm and golden, and I feel like the bronzer color and the highlighter color will look great on her skin tone. So I'm going to show you the basic way to use it, which is what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to take the bronzer shade on a fluffy brush and I'm going to go under the jawline and just define it. So right now we are using the bronzer to contour the face. I'm going to take the bronzer again and just go around the forehead. If you have a forehead like Vaishnavi, then definitely you can go around the forehead to kind of give it an appearance of being a little more smaller. Taking the bronzer one more time on the same brush and just putting it on the tip of the nose. And now we'll do the cheeks, which is what everyone wants to learn how to do. So Vaishnavi, can you look there for us and make a fishy face? So this is where I'm going to place my contour, and you can drop the face now. Slim face, there's no need to contour too heavily because it will really make your face look a lot slimmer. So I'm going to take the same bronzer now and use it on the eyes as a base for Vaishnavi's eye makeup. So it's like a quick everyday makeup tip to just add a bronzer as an all over eyeshadow, add some mascara and you're out of the door. On a flat eyeshadow brush, and this time I'm going to go underneath the eyes to define the eyes again. Just going really close to the lash line and moving my brush back and forth. But before I go onto the eyes, I will pop it onto her apples as well. So I'm just going to take some of this really lovely mauvey pink color. Just smile for us. So I'm going to start from the back of the ear, back of the face near the ear, and move forward towards the apples. Alright, so I'm going to also use a little bit of the blush on the chin. And also just add a little bit of blush to this bronzer that we put here. I'm going to now take the bronzer on an eyeshadow brush, the blush color on an eyeshadow brush, and pack it onto the eyelids. For oily skin, I recommend that you use a moisturizer that is correct for your skin type, and also then use a primer. There are primers on the market that are mattifying, so they are great for people with oily skin. And with people with oily skin, the main problem is that they are worried about their makeup slipping and sliding away. So definitely a primer is going to help with making sure that the makeup stays in place through the day. And just pick up the bronzer one more time and go over the crease once again to just clean that area. And from the same palette, I will pick up the highlighter color, which is like a nice bronzy golden tone, and first pop that onto the cheekbones. Okay, I'm going to now pick up my flat eyeshadow brush and take the highlighter color to pop that underneath the brow bone. We'll now move on to Jet Set Eyes. I'm just going to line her waterline and tightline her eyes. I'm done lining the waterline and tightlining the eyes. I'm going to now take the Threesome mascara. I'm going to quickly take my Jet Set Eyes. I'm going to ask Vaishnavi to shut her eyes for me. And I'm going to dot it along the top lash line, really close to the lashes, just to add a little bit of definition to the eyes. Just going to take a little bit of Glow to Glam off to dust off any fallout underneath the eyes on a fluffy brush. So look at it. Quickly dust it off. If you ever have any fallout, always pick up a little bit of Glow to Glamour. So I'm now going to just add a natural looking lip color with this. I'm going to add the same lip shade for Vaishnavi that I'm wearing right now. Will you put it on for me? So the shade that Vaishnavi is wearing right now is Debutante from our Perfect Curves lipstick. It's a very nice everyday pink color. It looks very natural and girly, but it's not very bright or anything like that, so it's very wearable. And I'll top it up with one of our glosses. So I'm using the Perfect Curves lipstick sort of like a base and like a lip pencil kind of, because it has a very long lasting power. And then on top of that, I want to use the lipstick that we have called Love Brew, which is a very pretty pink as well, but it's a little bit sheer, but it's got a very nice glossy texture. So and also it plumps the lips, so they kind of look fuller with it. I'll shade it. I'm gonna just go over with Love Brew, which is also another pink, but as I said, it's a little bit more glossier and sheer in texture, so we need to use a nice matte base underneath it to make sure the lipstick is long lasting. I'm going to just add a little bit of lip gloss from the Color Fusion range, and this is Sultry Diva. It's a very nice pink as well. Little toned now compared to Love Brew. And it's plumping as well, so it gives the lips a fuller appearance. This is the finished look, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. This is the way that you can create pretty much an entire makeup look with just using Chisel It as the colors on the face. And tune in every day at 4:30 for more live videos and makeup applications. Thank you for watching the video. Bye, guys.